Hi, good morning everyone. In the last class, we are studying about the states of some matter particles. Okay, which are the states? There are solid, liquid and gas. Okay, what is a solid? What's a solid particle? A solid has a fixed shape and a definite volume. They have a fixed shape and also have a definite volume. Okay, for example, is a pen, pencil, book, box, a car, etc. is considered as a solid particles. Okay, solid matters. And next state is liquid. What is a liquid? A liquid has a fixed volume, but they don't have a definite shape. It's known as liquid. The water, the wine, then oil, kerosene, etc. is considered as liquid particles. Then the last state is gas. The gas has neither a fixed volume and nor a definite shape. It is known as its own shape. It is known as a gas particles, etc. For example, the air, stream, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, even the CNG we use in some orders, the CNG used as fuel. Okay, CNG also considered as a gas particle. Okay, this is all about the last class. Today we are going to study about some characteristic features of this matter. First we are going to study about the characteristic feature of solid particles. Okay. The first two character is we are discussing before in our last class. We are discussing just before our class. Which are they? The solid have a definite shape. They have a boundary. Okay, a fixed boundaries. We take example. We take a book. The book have a definite shape. Okay, for example, we have some small books and the college size book, etc. But the books have a definite size. We can calculate the size using a tape or meter tape, etc. And the solid have a fixed volume too. We can calculate using some equations the volume. We can calculate the volume using by using some equations, or we can calculate the weight by using some weighing machines, etc. So the solid have a definite shape, and second character is the solid have a definite volume. And the third character is solid do not flows. Solid can't flow. What is the reason? We told in our last class, the molecules of the solids are arranged very close to each other. The molecules are arranged very close to each other. That is the intermolecular space between. What is intermolecular space? The space between the molecules are known as intermolecular space. So, the intermolecular space between the molecules are very small. And also, other character is the intermolecular force between the molecules, the solid molecules, are very strong. What is intermolecular force? The attraction between the molecules are very strong, and the space between the molecules are very less. Clear about that? And the solids are very rigid. Okay, solids are very rigid and we cannot compress it. What's the reason? The solids are very strong. Okay, this is a solid particle. We cannot compress it. Okay, This is very strong. We cannot compress it. We cannot shrink it. Okay. But the sponge is a solid particle. We can compress it. What is the reason? The sponge, all of you see the sponge. The sponge is also a solid particle, but we can compress it. What is the reason? There are lot of air pores in sponge. The airs are tapped in between the pores. This is the reason we can compress the sponge. Okay. Then we already says that the solid do not flow. So we can heap it. What is heaping? We can arrange the solid particles one by one in the manner. Okay. Like we can, for example, we arrange the coconut. We put coconut heaping. Okay, we arrange the coconut in the way of heap, like pillar shape, like a mountain. We arrange the coconuts in the way of mountain. We can arrange the glass in the shape of mountain. That's known as heaping. We can heap it because the solid particles do not flow. Okay. Then last and main character is we can transform a solid particle into a liquid for giving a high temperature. We can heat the solid particle, some solid particles. We cannot change all the solid particle into liquid. In some solid particles we can change into liquid. The point which the solid is changes into liquid is known as melting point. Okay, the value of melting point is some changes in changes one another in the base of the solid we taken. Okay, so we can transform the solid particle into liquid when give more heat, give high temperature. With a high temperature, the point which the solid transfer into liquid is known as melting point. All of you clear about that? Which are the characters of solid particles? First one is solid has a fixed shape. It have a distinct boundaries. Example, if we take a sugar or some ice cubes in a glass jar in which it kept, they do not occur the shape of the glass jar. What's the reason? They have their own shape because they are solid particles. And second a character we say is that a solid has definite volume. We can calculate the volume through some equations and also some weighing machines, tapes and some other weighing machine, etc. And third character is solid do not flow. However, we can heap it. Okay. And solids are very rigid because they are that means they are strong. The solids are very rigid and we cannot compress it. Then the mass of the solids remain the mass of the solid have a fixed volume because the solids are highly dense compared to the liquids and our gas. Okay. Then we says that the molecules are arranged very close to each other. That means the intermolecular space in between the molecule is very small. Intermolecular space in between the molecule is very small, and intermolecular force in between the molecule are very strong. The intermolecular force is the attraction between the molecule is very strong, and the space between the molecule is very less. And finally we says that the last character is a solid may be transferred. Some solids may be transferred into liquid by heating, by high heating, give high temperature. The point in which the solid changes into liquid, the the point in which temperature the solid changes into liquid. That temperature point is known as melting point. All of you got it? Okay, thank you.